Welcome to this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. I'm Denzel Johnson.
And I'm Nici Gilday. So Denzel, men's basketball is on a 4-game winning streak and tied for 3rd in the WCC after topping both Pepperdine and LMU this weekend. Yeah, those were two really big games for us, especially with Pepperdine, who was ahead of us at the time. And I think you guys got to catch the end of that Pepperdine game. The Leavey Center was just absolutely amazing. Our student section was just crazy the whole game, so that really helped us with our energy in that game. Brandon Clark was named WCC Player of the Week for the 2nd time this season, including 42 total points and shooting 83% from the free throw line. EYEBRONCO caught up with Coach Keating and some of my teammates after the victories.
I want to again thank the baseball team for their effort, and I think we had the cross-country team come out tonight in their suits and ties, which was nice to see. And I told those guys, after the game, like, you got to keep coming to this. You got to understand this can be contagious for your season too.
Brandon Clark to the basket, lays it in.
Mister, I'm going to do it all for you.
Clark against Davis, pull-up jumper in the air. That one's good over Stacey Davis.
We have the most trust in Brandon when he's at the free throw line. He knows how to get there, and we just told him, just knock it down. We have faith in you, and even if he didn't hit him, we told him we're going to get a stop on defense. So he came up there with a clear mind, and he knocked him down.
Fortunate that we were able to beat teams coming off wins within this 4-game streak, and then also obviously Pepperdine losing on Thursday, but none bigger for San Diego where they're at than beating BYU at this point. So it's going to be important that we stay focused and that we take our act on the road as a unit, ready to go to battle.
Men's basketball hits the road again this weekend for games at San Diego and BYU. The San Diego game can be viewed on the WTV, and the game against BYU can be viewed on BYU TV.
Women's basketball split our trip down to Southern California and was able to finish conference play on a high note. I caught up with my teammate Taylor Berry to talk about our win versus Pepperdine and her awesome double-double with 10 points and 12 rebounds. Taylor, you had a killer double-double in our game versus Pepperdine this past weekend. What were you focused on heading into that game?
Well, coming off of our loss to LMU, we were just focused on keeping it simple. Let's execute, stay focused, and play together as one. Coach Shea always focuses on concentrating on the little things, and the details are what comes down to the biggest games. So that's all we were focused on.
So now that you've wrapped up your first round of conference play and you've played everyone one time, what are some of the key takeaways you'll take into the second half of conference?
I think the biggest key is that every game is anyone's. Whether you're the first ranked or the last ranked, it's anybody's ball game. Second of all, now that we're seeing teams for the second time, they kind of know our go-to, so now we just have to focus on the details even more and execute and stay on the game plan.
Who are you most looking forward to playing the second time around?
I'm excited to play against St. Mary's and BYU. They got us the first time around, and now it's time for us to get them the second time. Come out to support.
Thanks for coming to talk with us.
Anytime, Nici. See you on the court.
Next up for women's basketball is a return to the Leavey Center versus the Toreros Thursday at 7 and the Cougars Saturday at 2.
Baseball begins this season less than 3 weeks from today against #1 Vanderbilt in Nashville. EYEBRONCO went out to the team's Monday practice to catch up with sophomore catcher Stevie Berman.
Hey Bronco friends, Stevie Berman here at Schott Stadium. Really excited for the season to start. We have a really good team this year. Incoming class of the freshmen came in really good shape, working really hard to fight for starting roles. Our returners came back from summer ready to play and get ready to go for this year. On Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we went to see Selma as a team in Santana Row, rented out the movie theater, and it was just a great baseball experience for all of us. It was our Baseball 101 team meeting, and our theory that week was courage, and obviously MLK was one of the most courageous men in the world, and the things he did for us, people living today, is unbelievable, and if we could do half the things he did in a lifetime, we'd be amazing people as well. Yeah, starting over at Vanderbilt, who obviously has some pretty good preseason rankings. Really doesn't matter too much to us who we play, but we're going to go out there, compete as hard as we can. We know how good they can be, and we know how good we can be, so it's going to be a dogfight battle for us and show us what we really are made of, and hopefully we come out on top.
That season opener is on February 13th at Hawkins Field. The Broncos' home opener will be on February 20th against Cincinnati, which kicks off a 7-game home stretch in 9 days. So there are plenty of chances to come out and watch the guys play at Schott Stadium.
Women's tennis opened their spring season this weekend with a pair of 4-0 wins over the Academy of Art and Sonoma State on Saturday. EYEBRONCO got to talk to Daniela Silva and Nabila Farah after the wins.
I think it went great. We got on the court, we played well in the doubles, we came out super aggressive and got the point, and I think the singles was good overall. Everyone was winning, and for me personally it was great to get out here and get a good win.
It was really fun and good. Fortunately, I got to win. I got the first win and my first Bronco win, so I'm really happy and excited for the season.
Fall's okay, but season, there's nothing like it. We're so excited. It's a really new group of girls, so it's really exciting to play. We're all really close. You know, we have team words, and a lot of us had fight and tenacity, and I think that's what we're all about, never giving up. We're a family out here, and we're going to go for it every time.
Well, our word is Ohana, which means family, so I think we're a family. We represent a family, and I love them. They're a great team. We're really united. We have a great time together, so it's really fun playing besides them.
The women's tennis team will face off against San Jose State this Sunday at 11 a.m. at the Daguerre Tennis Center.
The men's tennis team topped UNC Wilmington 4-2 in Los Angeles before falling to #1 USC. They return to action this Saturday at 12 p.m. versus UC Davis right here in the Daguerre Center.
Women's water polo begins its season this Thursday at the Sullivan Aquatic Center with a 5:30 p.m. matchup versus Hawaii.
Nici, that sounds like a perfect doubleheader for Bronco fans this Thursday. Women's water polo, then they get a chance to watch you and the women's basketball team take on BYU.
Of course, we hope to see Bronco fans at both contests. And that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap.
We leave you with some of the work EYEBRONCO has put in over the last 7 days. Go Broncos. We always want to win all of our home games. We think it's important for our road trips to split them at least, get 1 out of the 2 wins. Home games, we have to get those wins.
The play was broken down, and I was on that side, and I knew the defense was all focused over there, so I made my way and ran the baseline.
I think today, especially in the first half, we did a great job with high energy, having a good focus and good communication.
Hit under the defense, and Denzel was up there, and he saw me coming to the corner, and I just knew my teammates had faith in me to hit the shot, so I shot it and it went in. So it was a very important 3 that we needed.
Oh man, baseball team was incredible.
Wilson down low to Jarvis, into Nate Cratch, off the glass and in. Down the lane in the corner, Clark out to Brownridge, 3 ball is good.